It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, it'll be the Minnesota Timberwolves getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. The opening tip won by the Timberwolves as we get rolling from Target Center. To Wiggins. Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the iron. No good. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Here comes the screen. To Covington. Robert Covington with the strong finish. So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet. And one of the most undervalued things in sports, the 13th man, the fans. If they get you going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy.
Defensive foul to number 0.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. To Wiggins. Covington. .24-second violation.
For Minnesota.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. Oops, he missed the first one. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Minnesota at the controls. Here comes the screen. To Towns, down low. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Davis to Danny Green. They'll get it down to Davis. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Teague with the basketball. Down a point. Wiggins. They get it down for Towns. Karl Anthony Towns. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Old school equals high percentage.
Across the timeline comes James. He'll run the offense. to Cousins. Doesn't get the bounce.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Down low Towns. Hauled in by James. Lakers ball. James to Cousins. Baseline drive. Shot from the lane won't go. Wiggins to Covington. Wiggins. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. Danny Green to James. To Davis. Has a chance. Anthony Davis. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession, though.
Nothing going here on that drive. Towns. Shot from in close. No good. LeBron James. Defended by Jeff Teague. Add 2 points to the board. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Lakers have the lead. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Danny Green to James. Fine to shoot. James cleans it up. Got it to go. And the foul. Get off the tracks. The train's coming through.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
DeMarcus Cousins at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. It's Minnesota basketball. Teague sizing up Cousins. To Covington. Shot clock winding down. Fires the three. And the rebound taken down by Kuzma. Danny Green guarded by Jeff Teague. To Cousins. No good. Defense catching a break there. Teague with it up top. 12-6 our score. Here comes the screen. To Covington. And the Lakers have the rebound. Lakers at the controls right now. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Now whistle as Minnesota's going to take the timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. T to Wiggins. T to Wiggins. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
LeBron into the front court, up by 6. Cousins to Kyle Kuzma. And that's rebounded by the Timberwolves. To Covington. Here's a chance from long range. Well defended. Covington's a tough matchup. Davis to Cousins. James down low, Boogie. And the Timberwolves have the rebound. Teague with the basketball. Down 6. To Wiggins. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper misses.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
LeBron James trying to cash in on the three-point play, shooting 75% so far tonight. Free throw good, a three-point play as they move in front here just before the break. Teague with it up top. Under a minute to go before halftime. Rebound Cousins. Los Angeles, they have it. Danny Green to James. Takes stock of the floor. James against Karl Anthony Towns. To Davis. Fires the three. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Cruises inside for 2.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
LeBron with it up top. His guys should be able to get the final shot. And Minnesota claims the rebound. Time expires to end the first half. The Lakers have the lead.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Lakers didn't hold back in that opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Timberwolves did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Game track. Rebounds.
The Los Angeles Lakers are ahead at the half, And a big reason has been their excellent rebounding. When you control the boards, you can control the game.
Player of the half. Who was cold?
Andrew Wiggins was unable to find his shot through the first 2 quarters. He's been suffering through miss after miss, and no matter what he tries, it's just not working for him. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
LBJ has it. They work it down to Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block, can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
Here comes the screen. To Teague. For 3. Won't go down. Danny Green against Andrew Wiggins. To James. They go down to Davis. Anthony Davis. Consistent effort. He's at 50%. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
Los Angeles has the basketball. To Davis. Kuzma. Sizing up the defense. Able to convert inside.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Davis, passed it off, throws it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Teague with the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. To Wiggins. Five to shoot for Minnesota. Beyond the arc for 3. Knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that shot beyond the arc than inside 22 feet.
Just does everything so well, an all-around, very good player. Offensively, can knock down that shot, but better known for being a 3-and-D type wing who's a lockdown defender.
Spinning shot. Won't fall. T-Wolves with the basketball. Teague to Covington. Probing the defense. Covington to Wiggins. To Towns. Down low. Slam dunk.
In an era where big centers often get devalued, Karl Anthony Towns is a true foundational player. He can function as a traditional center, but also can show you quick moves around the perimeter and knock down that three-point shot from deep.
LeBron defended by Towns. To Danny Green. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's James for 2. Gets a look. Can't hit.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
And scores. points, plus the foul. Patented move for Anthony Davis, and a chance at 3.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Anthony Davis at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Missed the foul shot. To Towns. Jeff Teague. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick. Desperation shot here from half court. That ends the third quarter. The Lakers have the lead. The Wolves with the basketballs. We start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Jeff Teague trying to cash in on the 3-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Kyle Kuzma. It was right there. To Teague. Here comes the screen. Wiggins in a matchup with Boogie. From the painted area, won't go down. To James. Shot from in close, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Teague. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And the rebound comes to Kuzma. To Danny Green. Missed a wide open look. Teague with it up top. The deficit now up to 5. LeBron James with a piece.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Karl Anthony Towns. With that, he's 5 for 9. LeBron James with the rock. To Cousins. Danny Green. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And the slam.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
And that's rebounded by Minnesota. Teague with the basketball. His guys down 3. To Covington. 4-3.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2. That's the first.
Robert Covington is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 82%. And he connects on the first free throw. It's the second. One more coming. Three for 3. Nice. Lakers ball. James, guarded by Jeff Teague. To Danny Green. Pass to Cousins, down low. Nothing going here on that drive. DeMarcus Cousins, now 4 for 9.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Towns against Cousins. Covington to Towns. Nothing going here on that drive. No good. James into the front court. 2-point advantage. To Danny Green. Here comes the screen. From long range, Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. This, for the tie, the Lakers get the victory as they win a close one by 2. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers won this game after a close finish. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Timberwolves just couldn't close this one out. While they did put together quite a highlight reel of dunks in this matchup, they did not put together a win. As we all know, style points never show up on the scoreboard. Check out the leading scores for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
The chosen one was constantly willing to sacrifice his body to come up with as many rebounds as he could, and it showed in these highlights.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Coyne and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.